Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon's Barbecue. Today we're going to do a smoked pork loin. Pork loin is very accessible, it's very inexpensive, and it's very tender. So today we're going to be smoking this on the offset smoker out back using hickory wood. Hickory is a really good addition to pork loin in my opinion. Alright, first things first, gotta get it trimmed up. This pork loin doesn't have a lot of fat. I mean, there's a little bit on this side, but there's a lot of silver skin, so we're going to take all that off. So the first thing we're going to do with this pork loin is give it a good injection. Now, when I was at the store the other day, I found this Tony's injectable butter and jalapeno, so we're going to give that a shot. Make sure you pour it into a separate container because you don't want to stick your injector in there and cross-contaminate after you put it in the pork. So, just a tip. Now, these generally do come with an injector, like a cheap plastic one. I like the nice heavy-duty one. I'll put a link in the description of where I got this one. Just suck up all that goodness. Now I kind of like to do like a little back and forth pattern throughout. Make sure you get all those good flavors in there. Alright, so now that we got all injected, we need a binder. So I got some leftover of this Creole butter, so we're just going to use that. So get yourself a nice brush and get it all over that. Now that I've got this one injected, we're going to get some seasoning on it. I was gifted this Cajun seasoning from Bearded Butchers, so we're going to give that a shot. Alright, so we got a smoker around 270 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and get this pork loin up. So for this pork loin, you're going to want to bring it to a temperature of 145 degrees. So get yourself a thermometer, put it in there, and that way you can keep an eye on it from your couch. Get it right there in the middle. Alright, so our pork loin's at 143 degrees, so we're going to take it off, tin in tin foil, and the temperature will slowly rise up to 145 degrees. Alright, so you have the pork loin off the smoker. You may be tempted to cut into it, but we've got to let it rest. So we're going to wrap it up in some foil loosely. And we'll let it rest for probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, let's see what we get. Now the most exciting part of the whole cook is here, the taste test. So let's grab one of these. The first thing that hits you is that Cajun rub. Got a good heat to it. And you get a little bit of the jalapeno from that injection. The smoke flavor is very pronounced, in a good way, not overwhelming. For such a cheap cut, it's very tender, it's very moist, and it's an easy thing to do. All we did was inject, put a little rub on there, and throw it in the smoker. So, yeah, I'd recommend you give that a shot. I know I'll do it again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Hope to see you next time.